The car was totally wrecked. But the sheriff still didn't dare to leave, because outside, those monsters were dressed up like humans. He could only rely on those talisman papers. These things could keep the bad stuff out, and hoped he could make it to dawn. Suddenly, someone outside the car let out a shout. This was the monster's way of tricking people to come out, but the experienced sheriff didn't fall for it. Jim was new to the town, and he was too anxious to sit still. He thought it was rescue workers. So he was about to open the door, but the sheriff stopped him right away. He said those outside weren't human at all, but flesh-eating monsters. If Jim didn't want his son to get hurt, he had to stay in the car until daybreak. By then, the monsters would be gone on their own. Hearing this, Jim finally calmed down. For his son's safety, he didn't take any risks. But he didn't know that an accident had already happened. His wife and daughter were in trouble. They had gone back with the rescue team earlier. Because the rescue vehicle suddenly broke down, they had no choice. So they had to walk back to the safe house. But now it was completely dark. The streets were full of man-eating monsters. The people inside the safe house saw them approaching. They immediately sounded the alarm. Everyone tensed up right away and refused to open the door, no matter how hard the mother and daughter knocked, because it was already dark. No one could be sure if they were human or monsters. They didn't notice that the real monsters had already arrived. A boy suddenly spoke to Julie, kept calling her name over and over. Julie's eyes went blank immediately. She was clearly under the monster's control. Luckily, the deputy sheriff reacted quickly. He shot at the boy right away, but the bullets had no effect on him at all. Seeing the situation getting more dangerous, the female leader urgently told the bald man to open the door, so the mother and daughter could get in safely.